In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Flowplayer Spatial Customizer. So we're talking about how to embed Flowplayer videos onto your web pages, and I give you a very nice overview of this amazing tool. This is a very complete tool that is under evolution, and the current version, the version 1, there are amazing features. We are still working to introduce other features, especially regarding the HTML code to be attached to your videos. So what you're going to do if you want to use a Flowplayer Spatial Customizer, just you are logged into Best Marketing Ideas, and you have a set of products, and you just look for the tool Flowplayer Spatial Customizer. It depends of your membership level that you have. You can have several products. You have to be sure that you have this product in your when you purchase the package. And here we are, tool number 7. It's for those that have the full upgrade. It's a Flowplayer Spatial Customizer. If you click on tutorial, of course you watch this video that I'm showing you right now. But now we're gonna see what's going on when we want to use Flowplayer Spatial Customizer. Okay, so you click over this link, Flowplayer Spatial Customizer. You're redirected to this page that is an overlay over our website, and here you can see you have some tabs where you can set up some properties. The first one is set up some general information, the video URL, and the path where you save your Flowplayer folder. When you're using Flowplayer, basically you need to download some files and then upload them to your server in a specific folder that you have to know which name you give, because you need to mention that in your web page for reference to the several libraries and styles. Okay, so then you set up some information like autoplay or auto buffering. For example, if you wanted, when you run your video, when the person is going to visit your web page, and if you select this option here, that means that the user will see the video when it's coming to the page, but also the video will be played automatically. Okay, if you disable this property, then the video will be will be stopped, and in order to execute it, the user has to click on play, basically. The same is for the auto buffering property. Auto buffering means that the player is shown at when the user is going to your web page, but if this property is disabled, that means that the user, in order to watch the video, has to load it before playing it. If this parameter is set to true, if it's checked, that means that the video will be loaded automatically when the page is loaded. Okay, if you don't want that your user are spending time waiting for your page to be loaded, then you disable this activity. Okay, of course, if you're having an offer, it's better that you auto buffering that. Otherwise, when they're going to click on play, then they need to wait until the video is loaded. So I really recommend that this is enabled. Why this is gonna be disabled, basically. First thing. Then the second is you can decide to find the size of the video. We give you some suggestion, why the width and the height of the video. These are some suggestions if you want to embed your video to your web pages, and select one of these. And then we have you can also include initial splash image and give a caption to this image if you want, for example, that your video is not at the beginning is not shown with a black screen, but you want to show a picture in front of the video, like you can see, for example, in this you can see in this video. I'm gonna show you right now. You see I have a video with an image in front. So if you click over this button, you execute the video. If you otherwise, you can see here it's a professional image that you have in front of the video, and if you click over, okay, the video is executed. Okay, we come back to our so this is basically you define here you input here the URL of your image, and you click on this button to verify that this URL is a valid image URL, and you can give also a caption if you want. That's very important. First we need to do, before starting our execution, we need to input our video URL. And so we're gonna take, we have an example here, just copying a URL, okay, and then I include that here. It's my video URL, and I need also to include the Flowplayer folder, Flowplayer. So I have the complete path of my Flowplayer folder where I store all the Flowplayer files. Then I click on this button here on the right side to verify, okay, and then I can see here that I have another canvas enabled. That means that these two links are valid links. In case these were not valid links, you know, I would have an error. You can see here the specify Flowplayer path is invalid, okay, or if I introduce okay, wrong path for the video, then I have here the video URL is invalid. Okay, so now we're gonna check again, and okay, we execute, and here we have here a canvas where we see our preview basically, and we generate the code. This is the text area where we're gonna generate our code, and this code we are going to copy and paste onto our HTML page when we want to show the video. Okay, you need to click on generate in order to get the video code. So you have everything written here in case you may need more information about how to create your code. So if I click on generate, okay, I have here the preview of the video. This is not a real preview because the video is not your video that you pasted here, but this is only for demonstration of the layout, because if you execute the video, is another video URL. Okay, but this is very important to understand what's happening when we're gonna set the parameters. If you want to really preview your video, then you click on preview here, and you have the window with your video, okay, and here you can watch the video, and then this is the basic formatting of your video. This is the default configuration of the Flowplayer canvas basically. Okay. And this is your videos, and you can click here. Then we have other important properties. We're gonna see the control bar area. In the control bar area, we're gonna define here this control bar. Okay, so the buttons, the progress bar, the volume bar, etc. We can say we want to have that visible. Okay, if I click over, you can see here it's not more visible, or you want to allow the full screen. If I don't allow this full screen, you click, you can see here I cannot enlarge my video, and I want to show the play button, or I can say I don't want to show the play button. You can see here no play button, or I want to show the volume control. Okay, you can see here no volume control here, or you want to show that, or you want to show the progress bar and the playhead. Okay, progress bar here and the playhead. You want to show or not? If you don't want to show, okay, you don't have the progress bar. The progress bar is gone. Okay, you want to show the time displayed here, the time we have in this area, and you see here no time is shown. Or you want to show the mute button, here we have the mute button, or you don't want to show the mute button, you click over this button basically. Then you can customize, you want to set up some size for the control bar. You want to have the width, you can reduce. Okay, you can see here the width, you can reduce that. This is in percentage, 100%, and the same is for the height. You can give an 8. Okay, give the default one. You can see here you can change the height, and the distance from the bottom you can also increase a bit if you want, or from the left if you want to give distance from the left. Okay, you can the progress and dragger, you can also increase or decrease this area. Okay, here you can see is basically is the width of this line, this gray line here. Okay, you can go from 0 to 1.2. Okay, then you want to have progress only. You can see also that you can increase the progress bar. Okay, here progress only. Volume and dragger, you can also work on this part. Okay, the volume and the dragger you can increase or not, or volume only. Okay, here we increase that. Time duration 8 ratio. You can also work with that. On border rounding, you can give some border around. Okay, you can see here the border around, and you can give some border width as well. Okay, so it's very nice. Then there are several skins. We have the modern, the hair, and the tube. Okay, here the tube, we have the hair skin, or we use the modern one. Okay, then we click on generate, and we can also preview our video, and then you can see here we have the video that we just generated ready. You can see what auto buffer is included, auto buffering, as you can see here. So when I click over here, we have this is buffered basically. So this is for the control bar. Is very important too, that you can set up your control bar. You see now the difference between this and the simple Flowplayer customizer. This is an amazing tool, really, that you can do very nice look and feel for your player. You can also work on the background. You can go on the player. You can set up border, give a border color and border width. You can say I want to have red. Okay, I want to give a radius around the border. Okay, and then I can give some background if needed. Okay, and then I can include an image if you want, and I can also increase the padding, the space between the video and the player box. Okay, and I can also do the same with the canvas. The canvas is really the video container. I can give some border. You can see here, give also a color like a yellow. Okay, I give a yellow border here, and I give some transparency so that here you can see this green almost. I give a yellow border. Okay, give some transparency, and we can give also border radius here as well. Okay, increase the border. Okay, we can give some background, although sometimes it's not very easy to see the effect of the background, and here we are. Okay, so when we run the video, okay, so this is the player is the first box where you contain the video and the player, and the canvas is the container of the video itself. You can see here, so you can work on these. You can also work on the player and reduce the padding and give a border in this case. You can also tooltip. You can also say I want to enable the tooltip, or for buttons. Here in this example it's not enabled, but here I enable them. You can see, and I can come back, and then give some colors. We'll see that later. And when I click here, you can see that I have or I can say enable, I can say play. I want to give, for example, another value for play. I can use maybe another language, French or Spanish or German or Russian or whatever. And can I change this caption from play to something else, you know, start or whatever, pause, mute. In a mute I can change this value. The same is for stop, full screen and access screen. Yeah, when I go over here is full screen, you can see. Of course here is black. We will see how to set up the colors also. When I enable the tooltip for the timeline, enable tooltip for a volume slider. This is for the timeline, and for the volume slide you can see if I remove this, enable, okay, then no tooltip is shown for the timeline. If I click that, now it's shown, as you can see. Okay. Another important part is the advanced part. I can also include some HTML content. Here I can say my content. This is a very simple text. I don't see in this preview. I need to generate, and I can see in this preview here that I have my HTML code here, my content. Of course I can customize that better. We are working also in another version to give more opportunity to customize this HTML part, and the version 1.2. And so if you stay tuned, you will have also an update where you can set up more properties. You can set up, for example, the size of the HTML content, the font formatting, the format of the font that you are using, and other important HTML information and parameters. You can also say that I want to create a viral video, so that means that at the end the video you will have also the share or embed code included, and you can give some description now. My description, okay, and then you can say when I redirect the user, when the video ends, you can say on HTTP, for example, just to give an example, to Google, yeah, google.com, and you click on this button here on the right side, and if it is valid URL, nothing happen. Otherwise an error will be generated. Then you can also, for the control bar, you can say I want to have auto hide, enable auto hide. What that means, it means that I'm gonna play the video, control bar disappeared. Okay, in every human endeavor the control bar disappear when I move the mouse out of the canvas. Okay, then I say which way is going, is in going the fade mode or in the slide down mode. Okay, it's going straight down or it's gonna fade. Okay, gonna fade like that. Okay, or you can do that only on full screen. Okay, this is gonna happen only on full screen or not. And you can give some delay before hiding. You can say I want to have 4 seconds. This is in milliseconds. You can say 4 seconds, or you can define this duration basically. And also how long the control bar has to be hidden basically, you know how many milliseconds you want, and 80 milliseconds it's gonna hidden, of course. Okay, so this is a nice part. For the advanced part, we are gonna of course increase this part, but this is already nice to know and to use. The last part is very nice part, is the part related to the colors. Before, I want to show you what happens if you click on generate. You can click on your preview. Here you can see here we created a viral video. We have here the embed code and the share code. You click here embed code, and here you can provide here, copy and paste the code of your embed or share. You can share here. You can click on different icon if you want to share on Facebook or Dig, etc. Or you can embed this part. Okay, you can copy and paste this code to your web page. You can copy this, okay, or you want to share, we just show that, or embed, we just see that as well. Okay, and here you can see all your page with all the formatting, border, and canvas. Okay, the last part, the very interesting part, is related to the colors. You click on colors and you can set up the colors. You can start with the colors of the background. You can give also some gradient. Here I can say I want to have this color. You can see here for the control bar you give this color. I want to have, for example, a blue, light blue. Okay, and here we have the color, and with some gradient I can make it a very big opacity. Okay, and then in tooltips I want to have yellow. Okay, I'm gonna give yellow. So when I can see here play now, you can see that the tooltip are visible. Yeah, stop, play, or here the time or the volume. Okay, and full screen or exit full screen. Okay, so I can also have a progress bar. I can change the progress bar to red. Okay, here if I have a progress bar, you can see here the progress bar now it's almost red, and the volume background is white. I can also change that to gray, and you can see here it's almost violet. Current time, you want to set the current time. Here we have okay, you can change this color to green. Okay, and here you can see the current time is green. And you can have buttons. You can change the buttons, give them silver color. Okay, and here we are almost silver. Okay, and you can change tooltip font. You can say that I want to have red. Okay, and you can see here now we have red tooltip text, and we can also give some opacity. Okay, the same is for the timeline. The timeline here we can give blue. Okay, here the timeline, you can see this part, the timeline it's also blue. And time displayed, you want to show also in violet, and you see here it's blue as well. And can give also color to the border. You can give that okay, black color to the border, and give some opacity. And you want to have mouse over, you're going to change to green when the mouse is over the buttons here. And to the buffer, you can also change and give the buffer another color. So when you generate and get a preview, you will see that buffer is another color. Okay, and you can then the volume, you can change the color of the volume. Okay, give this kind of blue, or you can change stronger blue. Okay, and duration font, here you can also give, for example, black. Okay, here we have the duration font is changed, and you can work also on the opacity. Then you generate your code and you have a preview, and here we have our of course this is an ugly example, just I want to show you how colors are working and content, etc. And then here
a new era for the media and the people.
And you see that your video is customized. And then what you're gonna do here, just click over this text area, that automatically the text is selected. Then you click on copy, and you go on to your HTML page and the place where you wanna show your video, and then you paste the code and you have your video. Of course, if you want to have something more, you can use also our video web pages creator. There's another tool where you just copy the code that you generate with Flowplayer Spatial Customizer, and you're gonna go to a special point to the page, and you paste the code in the page, and you can see your video embedded to your HTML page, and you have an amazing home page with video, and maybe next to the video you have your opt-in or order form. That's it. So but anyway, this was all for this Flowplayer Special Customizer tutorial, and I hope you enjoy it, and let's see you in the next tutorial. Okay, have a great day.